What impact do you have on eternity? How important is your life or my life in the eternal grand scheme of things? You know, most of us are not going to even begin to approach the type of a person that Billy Graham was, or the impact of Billy Sunday, or Charles Wesley, or Charles Haddon Spurgeon. There's so many great people of the faith that have done so much for Jesus. What in the world difference does it make if your life or my life exists? What difference do we make for Jesus? Well, let me tell you a story, and maybe this will help. This is a true story of someone that made a huge difference that nobody knows. There was, back in the 1960s, there was a truck driver. He had a young family, a wife, 3 kids, lived in rural Nebraska, southeast corner. He was gone a lot, and she was safe, but she didn't know a lot about Jesus or didn't know how to pray. She went to a pastor's wife named Dora, and she says, Dora, I don't know. Can you help me? And so they started a little one-on-one, and slowly she learned to pray, and they started studying the Bible. That grew into a woman's Bible study. And over a course of a little while, they studied the Bible and prayer meeting. And they ladies came to Dora, and they said, Dora, we don't understand the book of Revelation. Can you teach us about Revelation? So she went to Charlie in a panic, and she said, Charlie, I don't know anything about Revelation. How am I supposed to teach these ladies about Revelation? And he said, well, I will make the Bible study up, and you teach it. She said, all right. So he didn't know much about Revelation either. So he got some books and some commentaries. He started reading and studying, and he wrote out lessons every week. They got through the whole book of Revelation, and the lady said, we're just barely starting to scratch the surface. There's much we don't understand. Can we do it again? So Mom went back to Charlie, and she says, they want to do it again. And he said, well, if we're going to do it again, I got to rewrite everything because I've studied enough to find out that I don't agree with much of what I wrote. And that started a 35-year or more study, lifetime ministry on prophecy. Dr. Charles P. Greer and his wife Dora, they spent the rest of their lives teaching and preaching, and much of it was centered around prophecy. He wrote 2 books. He's got some videos out, and he's gone to be with the Lord, but his impact is still here today. And we still don't, I don't even know the name of that lady that started the whole thing. So remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing for Jesus, it doesn't make any difference how big or how small it seems to you. That unknown lady in rural Nebraska impacted thousands of lives because of her simple desire to know more about Jesus. Your life matters. My life matters. We matter to Jesus. Just keep on doing what God wants you to do.